What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Don5280. So for today, I'll be customizing my headlights on the Subi. So here's what I've done so far. So I'll leave the link in the description below about where I got everything to make this happen. So I'll be showing step by step on how to do the other one. So here's the other one. This is the current state of it. So first thing first, you want to remove the bolts up here. There's one. It looks like I'm missing one right there. And there's another one right here on the side. Let's see, there's a few on the bottom, just so you can get it off, because it has this bracket on. Make sure you use an extension on this, whichever method you like to use, either electric or none, still good. And I should get it off. Just like that. You're done. So then what you want to do is disconnect this big connector right here. And it'll disconnect itself from the harness. Make sure you unclip this little clip to the side. You just squeeze them both in at the same time and then push them through the hole. And yeah, then you want to go ahead and remove these right here to take off that bracket, because for baking it you want to remove all screws. Any screws you see, remove it, because you don't want it to melt into your plastic piece once you're baking it. Alright, so I removed the harness. With this portion, you just pop it off. Take off the light first, and then just pop it off the light housing. So right here I have the light. So set the oven for 250. Then start. I'm going to set the timer for 7 minutes at 250 degrees. So your light's not touching any other corners. Alright, so now I'm gonna take it out even though it's not finished. It's fine. Should be good enough. So now I'm gonna pry it open from the sides. There you have it, guys. The inner workings of a Subaru stock headlighting. Well, in 08. So yeah. So I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna blacken these out. I'm gonna darken these out. And I'm also going to remove this piece right here, where I'm going to make most of my modifications. So here we go, guys. Got them all split. So now I have to modify this. So I'm going to be making a hole under here. This hole right here for the halos. And the halos they're 100 centimeters or 100 millimeters round, so they fit around this bezel perfectly. And I also have the LED strips I'll be adding on to that. They also come with like little hinges so that you can actually mount them, which is pretty cool. So for something so inexpensive, you know, it just takes a lot of takes a lot of work to just put it together, but other than that, I start masking these. This right here, I'll sand them down first with 400 grit sandpaper. So it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to have the paint just needs to have a surface to tack on. And I'll do the same to this bezel, and then yeah, I'll show you guys and then I'll be painting. So the paint I'm using is engine paint. So what this does, because you know your headlights get pretty hot, so this can withstand really high heat, and not only that, it looks really good. It's like a super dark charcoal color. It's really nice, and like it glitters a little bit, so it's pretty cool. It's gonna look something similar like this. It's not true black, it's more like a glitter charcoal gray, dark charcoal gray, which is fine. So I'm gonna be mounting the LEDs just like that. I'll be painting that bezel portion orange, well, gold, excuse me. And I added just something, down 5280. I had to keep it original. So it's my custom headlight with my custom mark on them. So yeah, and I'll show you guys when I get to the ending product of this. Well, when I'm putting it together, I'll show you guys what I'll be doing. Alright, here's how I wrapped it. I used black trash bags and wrapped around the places I don't want paint on. I also cleaned them up really well to make sure that the paint stick well and there's nothing on it while I'm painting. Spray painting. So let's start with the gold. First you want to give a test, okay, and then you just do first light coat. That should be it. Test. And then do the same thing with these ones. Make sure you stay back the same distance. And just let it tack up on there a little bit. Just really light, not too heavy. Okay, just like that. And then apply your second coat a little bit heavier. Then continue from then. I'm gonna do about 3 or 4 coats on this so I can get the best possible result. Alright, so here's what I did. So I took some JB Weld clear welding, plastic welding, and I added around 100 millimeters angel eyes. So I popped this, I put it on the corners of it and taped around it, so that it takes about 5 minutes to glue. So I'm just gonna let it sit. If there's any like overdue residue, just clean it up while it's still wet, so that later on you don't have to regret it and be like, oh, that bothers me. So these are the little tabs that I added so it can hold this strip together. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of plastic welding, JB Weld, right there, so it can hold it flat down. And we'll see the outcome. Now just let it sit for a few hours or so, and then it should stay on. And then I'll be putting this back together. So if you guys are wondering how I'm gonna seal the lights back up, I'm using the Morimoto rubber reseal glue. this works really well. I've got this from one of my friends that did a C lights on his 18 WRX, and he said he has no issues, no condensation whatsoever. So this will be the best product to get out there to seal these. So I put the reflectors back on. So yeah guys, so it is done. So I had the wires through here. So now I'm going to set up I'm going to wire them up. So these right here are sequential. So they do the whole, I don't know what the heck to call that. And these right here, the eyes, the halos, they're actually RGBs. So they change colors with an app on your phone and things like that. So that's gonna be pretty cool. I haven't seen it on yet, but maybe I should test it first, but who knows? We'll see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll just take them out and get new ones or something else. We'll figure it out. I took out the harness and I cut the signal wires for the blinkers. And you'll have these 3 wires, the black, green, and red. So I'm going to actually wire them up with the headlights for the LED strips. I'm gonna put them together. Make sure you read that little instruction. It'll tell you exactly which one to put it to. And if you don't know which one to put it to, turn on your signal and then use either a voltmeter or a tester light, and put the tester light on the black, which should be ground, and find out which one is blinking from it and which one is constant. Alright guys, I got them wired up. Let me turn on the cycle, the key, and see what happens. It's gonna be hard to see. Check that out. Let me turn off the lights. Looks a little bit better. Static green right now. But it's not showing up on camera too well because it's so bright. And let me show you guys the sequential. There it goes. I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of the bulbs, just because it's gonna look way better this way. Might as well. Check it out, much better. That's the sequentials going. And that's it guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, remember, with fast cars come fast decisions.
Dom 5280.